Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're gonna just do a little fun outing. I am mostly just looking for plants. I'm gonna try not to buy any plants. We'll see how that goes because that's usually a challenge, but we're gonna do the best we can. I am gonna be looking predominantly at shrubbery. I have planted a bunch of trees. I've planted a lot of flowers. I have some large bushes on my property. I've got lilac, chokecherry, and honeysuckle. And then I've got some smaller bushes that are still growing. They'll get to about 4 feet, assuming that they survive. They're boxwoods. I got those fortunately very on sale last year at the end of the season because probably half of them, maybe not quite half, did not make it. I didn't get them in the ground soon enough, and then some that did go in the ground, there's like one I think didn't make it or something. I don't know. Partially on me. It's hard when you buy a lot of plants and then you have to plant them, which takes time and effort and energy when you're busy and you have a million other projects. So, yeah, I'm gonna look and see what other kind of shrubbery is out there. Basically looking for like the mid-sized height. Bird. Hi, little bird. Looking for the little mid-sized height bushes. I think other plants too. I mean, I'll look at flowers and things like that, but basically just trying to create a little bit of height in there. We'll see. I don't know if Nick's has fencing, like gear stuff, materials. I'll check and see. I'm not looking for the tall fence. I'm looking for something short to go around the front yard. Mostly just to keep like 1 or 2 neighbors who let their dogs wander around off leash, poop in people's yards, and then they don't pick it up. You know, that guy. So mostly to keep the dogs. Is your car supposed to make that noise? Mostly to keep the dogs from pooping in my yard, especially because I use my front yard to grow food, squash, basically, and also corn is up there and stuff. So I'd really love to have less poop when I'm growing food. You know, call me crazy. But anyway, so come along. Nick's is one of the biggest plant stores in the Denver metro area. And it's kind of a fun experience. It's real expensive, so again, probably not buying anything, but we'll see. Herbs are 30% off. That's just rude because I'm going to be tempted. No, I'll be good. I'll walk away. I just bought herbs. These are funny. This is cool. Interesting. Sure, it's $1 million. Okay, 27. That's actually pretty reasonable, but still, don't need it. Grapes. I appreciate when they have the picture so that I know what color it is. But they seem to only have the pictures on the bigger plants, which of course are, yeah, see, $70. I'm not spending $70 on a grape at this point. That's, what we made of money? Also a little bit of wisdom, because I made the comment of being not made of money. If you pay any attention to my videos, you'll notice that I have a different vehicle, and that is because my other vehicle, my gorgeous Prius C, got enough hail damage that the insurance company totaled her out, which sucks. And I was gonna just do a buyback situation because I love that car, and she ran perfectly fine. It was just, she had dents and stuff. But apparently once your car has been totaled out like that, then your insurance changes and you can't get full coverage. You can only get liability. So, pro tip, adulting, I don't know if that's a 101 type lesson, we'll say it's a 201. If your car gets totaled, your insurance changes drastically and what you can get, and so it was sad. I had to say goodbye to my other car yesterday, but lesson learned, I guess. Painful, expensive lesson, aren't they always? This is larkspur. I actually have one of these. Mine has already bloomed, and I did not trim it back or deadhead it because I wanted to distribute seeds to try to get more. So mine does not look that pretty right at the moment, but it did. These are cool. So they go really tall, and then they have white flowers, looks like. So it's snowbank is what it's called. Baltonia asteroides. Asteroides? I don't know the exact pronunciation of that, but they like full sun. And they got some bugs. Cool. But I will keep that particular plant in mind. Maybe not that one, but... these are cool. Fun fact I learned recently. So these are hostas. They're actually generally shade-loving plants, which you can see is why they're a little crispy out here. These are edible, apparently. You get the little shoots that come up. Let's see, that's a flower. I don't know if there are any shoots at this point on any of these, but they're like curled up, and yeah, you can cook them. And I think somebody said they have a slight asparagus-y flavor, but I don't fully remember. But anyway, there's a ton of different types of hostas. yeah. So if I ever try hosta, I will tell you, because I've got just one right now, I think, and it's not very big, so I'm gonna hold off on eating it. I am a huge fan of ground covers because I think they make spaces look really pretty, plus they help protect the other plants from getting too baked. So it's just kind of creating a nice little ecosystem. These ones are really pretty. I have a lot of creeping thyme in my gardens right now, and then I've put Irish moss between my stepping stones. And I have another one I can't remember the name of. It's got little white flowers, and that one is struggling a little bit, but still, hopefully it'll fill in. Ground covers. Tiny plants. This one's cool looking. Oh, it grows 4 to 5 inches tall, so it does actually get taller. One thing I love too at Nick's is they've got this entire center display here that shows just various like good plants for Colorado. I can't remember if these are all supposed to be native or not. I think it will say somewhere. But these are just like stuff that grows well here. And I came one time in, I think it was the winter, so most of the stuff was not green during that time, obviously, other than like the various pine, evergreen plants and bushes, trees. But somewhere in here, so Irish moss, they had this, and they had a few other ground covers in here that were, despite it being like partially in the winter or something, they were still kind of green. And honestly, I didn't think that Irish moss would grow here, but apparently it does, and that's why I got it for between my stepping stones, and it's very happy. Lavender. This is a really cool ground cover, so it blooms these bright red flowers. Looks kind of succulent-y. This also might be one that I'll get at some point. I think the main motivator right now for me not getting any plants at all is that we're still in a heat wave. I don't want to be outside planting stuff. Plus, it's probably not a good time to transplant because it's so hot. So I'll just have to come back. Okay, and for those of you who think that the garden gnome is just a little too basic, I provide you with this alternative. Yeti, little gray man, llama, skeleton. Mostly it's the alien that I don't think I've seen that before. So, but it's a good way to show that you're friendly to visitors, I guess. Or you're not, actually. Really could go either way on that one. Poppin', wow. Clearance plants. $5 for that? Okay. I mean, $5, not bad. There's some better ones around the corner here. Yeah, these guys look a little bit better. Okay, it looks like it's got some sort of bug, so I'll definitely have to clean these and keep them separated from my other plants. Do I have the energy for that right now? I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna do it. It's a really good deal. I think the normal price of these is definitely more than $5, so I just need to make sure I clean it. I only saw one bug, but I'll give it a more thorough check. So we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna call that good, so I'm not tempted anymore. And honestly, only spending $5 on a plant, I think I did pretty good, so. Okay, all right, back into some air conditioning. It's already pretty toasty out. Looks like my car says it's about 81 degrees. I feel like it might be a bit warmer than that. Today's high is gonna be over 100. We've just got like a row of like 4 days, I think, that are in the hundreds. So it's toasty. It's real toasty. Yeah, so I'm just gonna chill for a bit longer, drink my coffee, especially now I have to finish this to put it somewhere else because the plant has the cup holder. That's fine. And these guys get pretty big, which is fun. And honestly, I think walking through the plant store was kind of what I needed. This week was not great. Like I did mention, so I had to get the new car, which is nice. It's, you know, exciting to have a new car. And it's a really nice car. Like it's used, it's 2018, so it's not like it's brand new or anything like that, but this is a really nice car, so that's cool. I really loved my other one, and it was hard because there was nothing wrong with her aside from the dents. So like I said, lesson learned. But yeah, I had that. Work stuff was hard this week, you know, and there was just some other life stuff going on that was a struggle. So I needed this plant. Absolutely needed it. That is... Tell me I'm wrong. I appreciate you all so much. If there's anything else that you want to see more of, content-wise, more plants, if you want to see more of my garden stuff. I keep trying to film garden tours, honestly, and there's so much garden, and I'm talking just like food-producing garden, not even any of the other stuff. And I film it, and then it's just, I go as fast as I possibly can, and it still is going to be at least a 30-minute video. So it's just, there's a lot of garden. Maybe I'll break it up into chunks. I don't know. But if there's anything you want to see with my garden or any other outings I can do, also body doubling videos, I've done those. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, hit subscribe, hit like, all that stuff helps me in the algorithm, so please do that. And then if you really like this video and you want to support me directly, there's also a link to go buy me a coffee. Coffee is my go-go juice. It keeps me going, and the more coffees I get, the more videos I will create just from sheer caffeine overload. So I appreciate you all, and I will catch you next time. Cheers.